Hi, Dedrick. Want to talk about the project? I Let's start with the brochure. Okay, so the issue that I'm kind of having here is that you're not giving us materials lists. Okay, I don't know what these are made from. This brochure. Um, you saying the booth that's dissected with is this? I'm sorry. Discussing why nations need foreign aid and how those in need benefit from the help of volunteers. Information how to sign up. Where are your materials? There's no materials. Okay, you're attempting to talk about materials here, but biodegradable recyclable cardboard is not a material. It's a category of materials. You have to point to specific materials. Rubber and plastic substitutes for stands and supports. Substitutes for what? I'm not understanding. Stainless steel for supports. How is stainless steel pointing to sustainability? Okay, these are very, very important considerations. Okay, this project will not grade well without detailed attention to your materials lists. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is your actual design and your concept. So you have We Care Cooperative Assistance and Relief Everywhere. But if we go back to week 1 and we take a look at that's not one of our categories. Okay, so last week you were talking about foreign aid for development assistance, but this week you're talking about cooperative for assistance and relief everywhere. Okay, so I'm at the risk of sounding frustrated, I'm lost. I don't know where you're going with this. I highly recommend that you really put the pedal to the floor here, Dedrick, and let's get this thing hammered out. Right now, it's not meeting the project objectives. So I think that's something that is not too far out of the obvious. I think there's not a whole lot of progress between this and last week's submission. Okay, so let's talk about design itself. So you have this cover, We Care Cooperative, but there's no description of what's going on. So when your viewer opens this and looks at the cover and says, okay, I have no idea what this is supposed to be about. And of course, in design, that's not a question. That's not an option. You never want your viewer to be in the dark. Ever. So by setting this up and giving it an introduction, I think is a good idea. Okay, you've got lorem ipsum, you've got placeholder text. I do not recommend that at this point. This should be highly developed. About us, places help you. There's no text here. Our mission, good mission. This is good. Okay, let's look at some inconsistencies over here. Okay, so this, you have your left aligned, right rag type. Over here, note the size of that type. Over here, you've changed to center alignment. The type is now bigger. This type is bigger than this type, is bigger than this type, which is weird because presumably these are all headlines indicating the same level of importance. Being a headline, that should be a given. I do not recommend center aligning your type. I recommend staying with one alignment and sticking with it. Oh, excuse me. Lorem ipsum again. Placeholder text, not good. You're not giving any information. Okay, and then the sustainability of the brochure. Okay, why is this sustainable? Is it pointing to sustainability? What's preventing the viewer from just throwing this away when they get it into the, once they have it, they realize, do they want it or do they not? If they decided they don't want it, what's preventing them from throwing it in the garbage unresponsibly? The booth itself has no attention to materials, or it's just not even really showing where do your materials go? Where do your handouts go? What is this? What is this? What is this? What are these made from? Okay, and it's really, really important. All right, so my recommendation is this. I would like you to take a look at Fresha's. Fresha is one of our classmates. It's Fressa is her name. And I've got her presentation up, and I just want you to take a look to see where she's at. Now, this is a public forum, so I'm not sharing anything here that's not available to you already. However, I do want you to take a look at the nice introduction telling us exactly what we're about to look at, okay? The booth design telling us the materials, what they're made from. Then, over here, she's telling us exactly what every one of these materials is made from, why they're a sustainable choice, and why they're the best choice for this project. We see it again here with the booth materials design, the collateral, and the giveaway. Okay, so I just really want you to notice that this is an 11-page presentation, complete with citations, images, completed work, no placeholder text. This is almost ready, as we are almost getting ready to complete the class here. So I'm really thinking that we really got to get this developed to this point. Okay, those are my recommendations. So I would take it from there. If you have any questions or if you need any help at all, please get with me. My concern right now is that we're a little bit behind, and I really want to circumvent that before it continues in that direction. So please get with me. If you're not understanding my videos or my comments, or if you're not understanding the importance of the materials list or some of the other recommendations that I've given in this video, please do not hesitate to contact me. We can get on the phone. I can do videos. I just really need to get you on track here. Okay. All right. Any questions? You know where I'm at. Thanks, man.